Welcome back, everybody. So this is a quick kind of test that I do with every single horse before I get on them. So you can see that Hermione behind me is focused obviously on something way over there. So I look at, before I get on a horse, and we talk about understanding their ears, their eyes, where their eyes are. So right now her eyes are pointed way up the hill, her ears are up the hill, and her brain is up the hill. So if I was to walk to the side of her and kind of walk away, good, I like that, because she was focused on something over there. Now this is an extremely sensitive horse that is so worried about what else is going on in the world that she feels like she needs to be like involved in everything. So our test today, before you get on your horse, your pre-ride checklist, almost like a pre-flight checklist, like right when you go to fly somewhere, you see the pilot get out and walk around the plane and you know, kick the tires and check the wings, and not that he's a mechanic, but he's looking for visuals of anything that might be concerned. He gets in the cockpit, he or she spends a significant amount of time going through all the checks, safety checks, to make sure the plane is going to do exactly what it's going to do. That's a machine. We have a human, or we have an animal here that we want to be in tune with us. So when I get on this horse, I do a pre-ride checklist. Doesn't matter what horse it is mine. It could be an older horse that I have that's an amazing horse. It could be a younger horse that's an amazing horse. But every single horse that I get on, I want to focus on them focusing on me. So if I have her here and she's looking off to the left and she's looking over there and she looks over here, how do you think she's going to be when I get on her? Unless I've forced her to say, you're going to listen to me. And that's not what we want to do. I want her to want to be part of this relationship. So a truck just went by, so she looks over at the truck. So I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to come over here. So see how quickly she came back to me? If you have a horse that on the ground is not focused on you at all, you're going to have a problem under saddle, unless someone has like put the screws to that horse to say, you are going to listen to me under saddle or else, right? And that's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get like, that's what happened to her. She became a rearing horse. She couldn't even stand in cross ties without rearing. She couldn't be left alone. It was just not a good situation. It manifested into her being very nervous about so many things. So going back to this, focused on the ears and the eyes. So if I ask her to move with me, so she's focused over there, all of a sudden she comes with me. I'm not asking her, I'm not forcing her to do that. I'm asking her to check in with me. I want to make sure that the rest of the body, I don't know if you could hear that, but a nice big breath. So I want to make sure that when I have the eyes, I have the ears, I have the brain, and then it correlates to all the stuff we've worked on the ground to have the body, right? So if I ask her to come forward, will she come forward easily? If I ask her to back up, will she back up easily? If I ask her to come forward again, she'll do that. If I ask her to move the front end over, will she move the front end over? If I ask her to move this side over, will she move that side over? Good. So easily and so light, and you can see that in the video. So now all of a sudden, something over there again. So I go, okay, is she in tune with me? So look at those ears. This is a great video for you guys to see. If you've watched the eyesight video, and the ear video, you see what I will do too in my kind of pre-ride checklist. Is I'll go, ears are forward, ears back on me, crossing over to the other eye now. Is she with me here on this eye? Good. Is she over here with me on this eye? If I want to walk forward, is she coming with me without me having to pull her or do anything? If I want her to step over this way, is she stepping over? If I want her to come over here and step back over this way, is she stepping back over this way? How focused is she on me? And the more, if I get her 75, 80, 85%, I feel, if I'm at 90% is where I kind of feel comfortable, because I'm working through this with horses. But my goal is to have them not 100% focused on me, because they are flight animals and they're going to be focused on other things. But I want them to regulate their emotions, and if they see something that worries them, they can look at it. I don't want the head to change. They can look at it, come back to me, and ask a question, are we okay? If you've ever had a dog that's trained off leash and they might walk in front of you off leash 20, 25 feet, but they check in with you constantly, that's what we're looking for. Just like with a partner, just like with a child. If a child goes in front of you, we want to teach them that, hey little guy, you can only go so far, and then I want you to check in with me, just don't take off. Now, anybody who has children knows that those kids like to just zoom, especially when they're like 2 years old. They just want to kind of cruise. And so we have to help educate them to stay in and check in with us. Always check in with us. So I want her to always be, so I'm over here, good. So she checked in with me, it took a couple seconds. So I know what I'm going to have under saddle when I'm working through this with her. I hope you guys find this educational and helpful. If you like more videos, make sure you please comment on that, hit the like button, and if you are enjoying my channel, please hit subscribe. Take care, have a great day.